Welcome to my 12-week pregnancy update. Yay for my second pregnancy vlog. So what has been going on this week? I'm gonna touch on a few things that I forgot to mention last week just because last week was my first pregnancy vlog and I was just kind of so excited and I forgot to write down a few things that I wanted to talk about, so I'm just gonna touch base on a few things. I have still been very nauseous and I've still been very tired. It has not stopped. I know the 12-week mark is when you start to feel better, but I'm just kind of the same exact way as I've been for weeks. Still have food aversions. In fact, we visited my friends and my aunt this past weekend, and I was so like feeling guilty and like kind of embarrassed because they're all like cooking all these things. I'm just like, I can't, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it's not your cooking, I promise, it's just me, it's me. And it's like, I feel so bad saying no because I feel like their feelings are being hurt even though I'm pregnant, and I don't know, it's just this big whole awkward thing where I can't eat specific foods and I feel like I'm presenting myself as very ungrateful when really I just am very picky right now. I've still been eating shrimp like crazy, the same kind of shrimp that I talked about last week, and I also have been making shrimp dumplings and just shrimp. And actually very interesting, I went to my primary care provider last week. I had an appointment with him 4 weeks ago and he did blood work, just like regular blood work, and he said that I was iron deficient. I'm not anemic, but I'm very close to it, and he wanted to put me on iron supplements, which is exactly what I did when I was pregnant with Christian. I was taking prenatals, I was taking iron supplements on top of that, which made me severely constipated like crazy. Like, it was really, really bad. And with Christian, I was actually really anemic, so I did take the supplements and I didn't know any better. This time I told him, I'm like, I'm already constipated because of the prenatal vitamins. Can I please not take them? I'll just eat food with iron in it. And he kind of agreed. I've been eating just food. I've been making shrimp with tomatoes and spinach, because all that, I actually looked up, shrimp actually has iron in it too, and I'm wondering if I've been craving shrimp because I want iron, because my body needs iron, because a lot of the times when you crave something is because you actually need it. So, and maybe that's why, who knows, because tomatoes, I've been craving tomatoes too, so I've been trying to up my iron intake, and I actually have a WIC appointment tomorrow, so I don't know if they'll do my like finger prick. Maybe they'll tell me how my iron is and we'll see. So yeah, I'm obviously constipated. I don't know, I know you get constipated with pregnancy, but I feel like it's not just pregnancy, it's the prenatal vitamins too. But it's not as bad as it was when I was with Christian. It's tolerable. With Christian it was really bad. So I'm just kind of taking it slow and kind of trying to eat things to make me regular and stuff, but that is not fun. My sense of smell has been heightened. It's not just this week, it's been for a while, but we've been like passing things and I'm like, I smell this and I smell that, and Jenny looks at me like, I don't smell anything. So that's really funny, and I had the same thing with Christian, so it's kind of fun remembering these things because I experienced the same thing with Christian. My mood swings have occurred. I mean, I'm trying to tell you guys this story with like a sober understanding of it, not like a third person, not from my own opinion, but I'm still kind of very upset about it. So let me first tell you what happened when I was pregnant with Christian. I was craving like spaghetti like crazy. I was eating spaghetti all the time, and I was working, and I remember there was like a little bit of spaghetti left in our fridge, and I was like thinking about that spaghetti all day, how I was gonna come home and I was gonna eat the spaghetti, and I come home and the spaghetti is gone. Zhenya ate it. And you know, you never eat a pregnant girl's food, okay? And I was so upset because I was literally thinking about the spaghetti the whole day that I just literally just sat down and I started to cry. I started to cry and I started texting Zhenya, how could you? You didn't even think about me. And you know what he responds? He's like, it wasn't even that good. I finished it because I thought it was like the food that needed to be finished. I was so upset. And it's just one of those things you look back on and you laugh, but something very similar happened this past week. We ordered pizza on Thursday, or was it Wednesday? Doesn't matter. And there were 2.5 slices left, and we were leaving for the weekend, so we didn't really buy groceries for the next couple of days because we weren't going to be home. So we like literally had no food in the house, and we had like 2.5 slices of pizza, and that was pretty much it that was left to eat Friday morning before we left. I wake up and I go to the fridge, and Jenny actually came back from work and he went to go take a nap because he woke up really early and he needed to take a nap before our long trip. And I'm searching the fridge, and I kid you not, guys, Jenny ate all 2.5 slices of pizza. What came over me was I was really upset. I was really angry at him that he didn't think about me. Okay, I'm sorry if it sounds ridiculous, but when you see that there's absolutely no other food in the fridge and there's 2.5 slices of pizza, you at least eat 1 slice, but you leave at least 1 slice for me. You know, he's not a single man. I was so upset, and I'm like starving. That was the only thing I wanted at the moment, and I started crying. I woke him up 15 minutes before I should have. When I come in there, I take his earplugs out. I'm like, please tell me I just can't find the pizza. That you didn't really eat all the pizza. Like, that's not possible for you to be so selfish and eat the pizza. I was so upset, and he looked at me and he's like, yes. He's like, it wasn't even that good. Oh, guys, you do not ever say that to a pregnant woman. I was literally crying, and I just couldn't stop crying. And I know it was like ridiculous because it's food, but I was just so upset. So upset. Like, you don't do that. And I know the reason I was crying was because I'm pregnant, but I'm still very upset, I'm not gonna lie. But that was definitely my first little emotional outburst with this pregnancy. And hopefully Jenny learned his lesson that he should never finish any food that is in the fridge without asking, at least, or at least leaving a little bit. Oh, I didn't mention in my last pregnancy vlog, but we've had 2 ultrasounds this pregnancy already. First one was ordered by my primary care provider. It was the worst experience ever. The lady was not in a good mood. I don't know if it was the time of month for her or what was going on, but she wouldn't even tell me like how far along I was based on the ultrasound. She wouldn't tell me. Like, she was measuring something outside of the uterus, and I'm like, what is it? She's like, I can't tell you. She's like, the doctor will have to tell you. I was so upset. I'm like, and I had a cyst before I got pregnant that was growing, like literally the month before I got pregnant, or even a few weeks before I got pregnant, technically. And she wouldn't even tell me if the cyst is there. She was like so rude, and she didn't even concentrate on the baby, and she wouldn't even like take a picture or anything. I was so upset. And then like in a week and a half, I had another ultrasound that was ordered by like my OBGYN / midwife. And that was like a normal experience. I'll post a picture right here if you guys want to see one of the pictures from the ultrasound. And it was really cute because at this time, it was amazing, like a week and a half, and the baby grew so much. I was about 9 weeks there, and you could see little arms and little legs, and we definitely saw the heartbeat. It was like 163, I think. And baby was moving, like it was like a little gummy bear, and you could see the little arms and legs. It was the sweetest thing ever. But that was a nice experience, and the lady there was even tried to do like a 3D. It didn't really come out because baby was so small, but that was pretty cool. And heartbeat, we've heard the heartbeat. I actually heard the heartbeat at home for the first time around 9 weeks, and then at my first prenatal appointment, she found the heartbeat as well. We didn't hear the heartbeat at our ultrasounds. We saw it, but we didn't hear it. So that was really nice. And I have a Doppler, so every now and then I just kind of listen to the heartbeat, and it's pretty cool to hear. My weight, I didn't explain this last time. What was my starting weight? Because I'm sure a lot of people are interested. I've been jumping, and a lot of the times, TMI, but when I go to the bathroom, I literally lose a few pounds. Like when I did my pregnancy update last week, I was like, I think 131 something. Then I go to the bathroom and I'm like 128. Seriously, so it's been crazy. But this week it looks like I gained 1 pound from last like when I measured myself last week. But my starting weight this pregnancy was about 135, 130. So I've been jumping from, well, I would say even like 135 to 128 is where I've been jumping there and back. So I don't know if I should just take the average and say my starting weight was 130 or it was 135. I don't know. It's been jumping, so I don't know if I really gained anything. I feel like I lost some and then I gained some, so it's kind of confusing. I feel like once I start reaching anything past 135, then I know I definitely gained. But at this point, it's just kind of confusing. But that was like my starting weight before I was pregnant. It was kind of between 128 and 135, in case anybody was wondering. That is pretty much everything that kind of happened this week. Nothing really crazy has changed. I'm kind of hoping next week I'll be telling you guys how I'm not nauseous anymore, but that is pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to give it a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are watching this video for the first time. I'm doing lots of more pregnancy vlogs and other videos, so it should be a lot of fun. And if you did not see my last week's pregnancy vlog, it'll be right here on the screen. Go check out last week's, and I'll also put it in the description below if you guys want to check it out. And I'll guys see you next week. I do my pregnancy vlogs like on Mondays because that's exactly when I turn the new week, but we post them the next day. So I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye.